Hello, everybody. It's Darkman, and we're back again with the sub 12 Icarus run. I don't even know what to say. This run is crazy, and I'm so proud of it. And I'd say I played this run pretty decently. From a scale of 10, I'd say I played it like a 7 or 8. And the chords are pretty high already. And I'm gonna fly for like 10 seconds, and then on my right, I see a tiger village. So my plan is just to dig here. And I'm at like 200, 800 exactly, which is just beautiful. And I'm looking for blacksmiths because there's a lot of houses in its taiga. And I see one, and it's just a brightsmith. Just sucks. Yeah, so I loot this house here. I check if that's a blacksmith, which I'm pretty sure it's not. I already have a decent amount of food, so I just need like 4 more bread. 3, maybe. And then I'm good. And then I see another blacksmith, and luckily this blacksmith is a lot better since it provides me with an iron pickaxe and some armor. And I come loot this house, and it just has the rest of my materials, like 13 bread, 8 logs. Like, that's so enough. Like, that's so enough. So I just get one more bed at the bottom. I craft my items or anything I need, and then I get a sword and axe. And yep, pretty clean inventory management, I say. I'm about to kill the golem. I use the grass path trick, and I'm already on pace to get a crazy dig, which is obviously amazing. And I'm at really good chords, so this has a pretty decent chance of hitting. But this is my first, spoiler alert, I do hit this, and this is like my first dig that I've hit in like 20 plus digs or so. So it was nice to hit, and it was nice that I actually got a run with it. Digging at 138, which is my best dig in Icarus by like 10 seconds or so, which is just crazy. And I have an iron pick, so that's also nice. This overworld is probably the best you'll ever see recorded. I only know of one runner who has beaten this, and it's Ophi, because like a few months ago he got like a 310 enter through Stronghold, which is wild. This was on very easy pace to beat it, but it was still fine. It's because the Stronghold's a little deep. It's like Y negative 20 or something like that, but my Mojang removed duds, so we're like, okay, we're fine. So yeah, still dinging. This enter, I'm pretty sure, is sub 330, which through Stronghold is freaking wild, and it's the second fastest Stronghold enter. From what I know, it's the second fastest Stronghold enter. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this Stronghold enter is pretty slow for a sub 330 enter, but you'll see why it's so fast. It's like a 245 hit. Yep, I hit right now. Yeah, Y negative 30. So I go top left, and I see light, and this is just the portal room. So that's why it's so good. And it's a 0-eye, unfortunately, but it's fine. It's not much I can do about it, really. Yeah, we're just building the portal right now. I don't think I get bucket glitched once, which is really nice. And yep, just building the portal. And we're about to enter at a freaking insane pace of 329. I accidentally placed my crafting table, which is just amazing. But I have wood, so I'll just make another one. Just in case I need it. Which I don't think I ever needed it, but you never know. So yeah, I'm entering into Basalt, which is pretty good, because outskirts of Basalt's can have warped, and forts can also spawn in Basalts. So, yeah. And this nether split is actually really slow. This nether split is 708, which is just horrible. Because my fastest nether split is 454, and if we took that nether split and made it 454, it would be around 2 minutes and like 2 minutes and 14 seconds faster than this nether split. And if this run was 2 minutes and 14 seconds faster, this would have been a 925, which for solo Icarus is wild. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But that's unfortunately not all we get. But I see warped, and I'm just trying to find good terrain so I can play this warped. So yeah. And then in a second, right here, at the bottom, I see pretty nice looking terrain, honestly. And I decide, you know what, I'm just gonna play here. So I go down here, and I play here. Pretty good umbrella build. Pretty proud of that. Starting sub 5, which is nice. And I'm actually extra regional right now. So my plan is just to go more extra regional until like I get to like when I get to like negative 300, like positive 600 to 700, I'm gonna go back to non-extra regional, and I'm just gonna try and find a fortress elsewhere in a basalt or something like that. So yeah, this warped split is like 2 minutes, so it's like 2:30 actually. So that's not that good. But that's just because my raids and Enderman spawns aren't really the best at the start, but then they start to pick up like midway through the warp split, so that's good. Both my raids and spawns. But my raids greatly pick up through the middle of the warped. I need 13 pearls because I need extra crit bug. Or I need extra pearl for crit bug, and it's a 0i, so I need 12 plus the crit bug, which is 13. 13 pearls. And yep, that's really it. This is my only nether enter. This is my first nether enter, and it was my first stronghold hit again in like 20 plus digs, which is pretty nice to have. And it was a really good enter too. It was my new fastest stronghold enter by like 30 seconds. I had 354 enters before this. I don't really think I ever opened my inventory. I don't think I ever put the pearls on my hotbar, so I have to keep opening my inventory. So I don't really know how many pearls am I right now, but I think I'm at like 5 or something like that, or like 4, or I don't really know. But yeah, just killing Enderman. The spawns are picking up a little bit. The rates are. No, I couldn't catch how many pearls I was. I think it was like 3. I think I don't really know. I see a pearl lying like to the side of me, which I guess the Enderman just like had a little health and died from fall damage or something like that. So I check now, and I have 10 pearls, which is pretty good. And I aggro a few Endermen. I just need 3 pearls, and luckily, out of the pack that I aggro, I kill 3, and all 3 of them drop, which is really freaking lucky, honestly. So yeah. So I see 2 of them drop, and then the last one drops, so I'm like, okay, well, frick all these other Endermen, I'm just gonna leave. And immediately, I see the fortress leg. And I'm like, what? What the hell? This is a sub 8 fortress enter with stronghold. And I feel the clutch there, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna play the safe. I don't care. A sub 8 fortress enter with stronghold is crazy. This could be like a low 10 world record. And if this wasn't buried, this could have been like a sub 10 maybe, if I just had incredible rates and spawns and stuff. And if also I was like in the good part of the fort. Because this is actually spawnerless, because I got a lot of good spawns, luckily. And yeah. I remember I need 6 rods. I forgot that this trick doesn't work too, because the ceiling is too tall. I see a wither skeleton in the other hallway, so I'm just like, okay. And then I kill these guys, and I have 3. So I'm like, okay. I'm gonna go this way. And I'm pretty sure that ends over there, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna back. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna kill that wither skeleton, and I'm gonna try and find more stray blazes. Because at this point, I'm just fully committing to strays. I'm just forgetting trying to find spawn, I'm just committing to strays. And this skeleton here, actual good of the run, actual savior, because he actually drops me a bow. And this other skeleton drops me a bow as well, but I don't need it. I don't know how, but that blaze did not hit me, which is extremely lucky, because if it hit me, I would have probably died. So that was very lucky. This was also where a 2i could have saved me some time, because I could have just left here and saved like a full like 30 seconds or something like that. So yeah. I got pretty lucky here with the spawns because I go here and I go back here and then I see that I have more blazes and there's like 3 of them or something. Or no, just 2 of them. Or no, there's 3 of them, but the first one drops, so I'm like, okay, I'm out. And I'm leaving the fort sub 10 with Stronghold, which is very sub 12 pace, which is going to be top 3 as well. And I remember where I was, which is pretty good. Stray Blitzer, but I don't need him. Spawned outside of the fortress. My goal was world record, but at this point, I'm just committing to top 3 because I know it's possible. So I have to play as fast as I can because at this point, the top 3, the third place run was at 11:42 by Buller Guy, and he entered the end at like 10:33, and yeah, he entered the end at like 10:33. So I have to pick up the pace, and I exit when I exit the Nether. Before I even exit the Nether, he's already in the end, so I know I have to be quick. So I'm just going. I'm just playing recklessly at this point. So I get on my eyes, and something I learned from my 1020 end enter is to not rush the fountain in Icarus. So I just stand back here until I see that the dragon's gonna perch, and then I see aggro and Enderman, so I'm just gonna fly up to the air as early as possible so I can get to the dragon without an Enderman being angry at me, which is I think this was a really smart move by me. So yeah, again, the arrows and the bow from the freaking skeleton big savior. And yeah, the run's about to end at 11:39. I know I say this like in literally every single Icarus PB, but the world record is gonna come soon. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be the next one. You just gotta believe me. You got to believe me. But yeah, thank you for joining this run, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.